It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have some Aldi. These are brand new in Aldi. It's their Gastro by Roosters range. Proudly made with 100% chicken breast. And this is their flaming hot chicken chunks. Succulent chunks of chicken in a hot and fiery coating. Cooks from frozen in 22 minutes. There we go. 356 grams. So they're calling it Gastro Pub Favourites. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? You'd go down to Weatherspoons, wouldn't you? Or maybe a Green King pub or something like that. And you'd come across this type of thing. Flaming hot chicken. So without further ado, I've got the air fryer out. Let's turn the camera. So interestingly, it doesn't give any air fryer times on how to cook the food, but it gives lots of oven times. So a fan assisted oven is 22 minutes, 18 to 22 on 180 degrees. An electric oven at 200 degrees is the same, 18 to 22 minutes. And gas max 6 is 18 to 22 minutes. So if I was to offer you my experience with this, I would say that in an air fryer, these would be done in, you'd probably say for 15 minutes. But I like that kind of crispy battered edge. So I'm going to say 18 minutes in the air fryer for these. So here's a look at them. Molly, do you want any? Molly doesn't want any. My kids don't like flaming hot. I don't know what's the matter with them. I love flaming hot. She's going to go to uni now in the next few months and she'll come back. I know what's going to happen. She'll come back from uni, first term, probably Christmas time next year. And she'll be like, oh, Dad, have you tried that Vindaloo? I know what she's like. She'll be eating it all. Right. I'm going to go full power, 200 degrees, 18 minutes. I'll be back when they're cooked. Right, okay, this chicken is ready. Let's get it out the air fryer. Whoa, look at that. Look at that, still sizzling. So the chicken, let's straighten up now, shall we? There we go. The chicken cost me, it was about £3 a bag. It's not bad. This day and age, you can go to a Chinese takeaway, you can buy chicken balls. I get chicken balls with curry sauce most Saturdays. They'll ask you these days if you want 5 or 10. 5 chicken balls will probably cost you £3. 10 chicken balls will probably cost you a £5. So to get this for £3 all in, it's going to have some spice in there. Let's get a big piece, shall we? It's making my mouth water, actually. I'm not sure if you can see that. Lovely breaded coating. But it smells fantastic out here. It really does. There we go. It's a white chicken with a flaming hot breadcrumb. Yeah. Flaming hot, well, I was about to say, not so much flaming hot, but yeah. Ooh. These have a real big kick to them. Now, I suppose this all depends on your age, if you're watching this. If you're like me, you're in your 40s, your taste buds have died down a little bit, you've gotten used to the taste of chilli. These are lovely and warming. You can feel the tingling on your tongue. You can feel the heat on the inside of the cheeks. The chicken breast is quite succulent. The breadcrumbs are quite crispy. It's not making me feel as uncomfortable if I was to be standing here eating some Carolina Reaper breaded chicken. That stuff is like, it's mind-blowing. But it's enough. It's enough to make you go, well, it's enough to, that top lip instantly is starting to sweat a little bit. I suppose the best way to describe it is to don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate the spice in this chicken. If you were to cook these a little bit less, that's the other thing with spice, it gets my nose itching. If you were to cook these a little bit less, you would probably get this kind of like buttermilk chicken flavour from the batter. But I've always been a crispy chicken type of guy. I always like that bit of steam. I always like that crispy coating with that kind of still succulent but slightly dry chicken taste in the middle. You can cook these how you want. I went to a friend's house the other day. They cooked these garlic chicken dipper things and they were slightly soggy on the bottom and they still tasted great. They were really succulent. But going back to the age thing, if I was 18 eating these, I'd be like, oh my God. I'd be like struggling. I'd be thinking, oh, why have I bought these? I've made a mistake. They're too hot. Back when I was 18, Southern fried chicken used to be my limit. Southern fried chicken was like, oof. Or remember the Cajun chicken things that used to be out in the late 1990s, early 2000s. That was my limit, Cajun chicken. This would have been way too hot for me. So if you're young, be careful, might be too hot. If you're an old bugger, you're going to love these. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. Oh, massive piece here. Look at this. Look at that chicken. I like Aldi. I think Aldi's past that intriguing stage now, isn't it? I think most people know what Aldi is these days. When I first started reviewing Aldi foods, I used to get a lot of views on the food reviews because Aldi were going through that phase of becoming a big supermarket and people were intrigued by them. Not so much anymore. They've almost become a British staple supermarket, haven't they? Probably replacing the likes of Summerfield, Quick Save, even to some respects, probably Morrison's, maybe even Asda or Tesco. And it's because when you go in Aldi, there's always something new. Every time you go in there, once a week, I go in there once a week, there's always something new to pick up. Whereas if you go in the likes of Sainsbury's or Morrison's or Tesco, it's the same old stuff every single week. They change it over 4 times a year. So my rating on this chicken, it's blooming good. It's hot enough, it's spicy enough. Crunchy breadcrumb coating. Succulent chicken breast in the middle. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.